Hello and welcome, John Croner with Bullseye Trader, and I'd like to welcome you to the Artificial Intelligence Holly and Market Update for Friday, December 6th, 2019. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the market update. We're going to take a look at Holly, and we're also going to take a look at the paper trading or simulated trading that we are doing now within the Trade Idea software. Let's go ahead and start with the market update. And as we look at the diamonds here, you can see here we had this big pullback, and then we've just continued to gain back for the week. Now, if you look at the weekly candle, you see we are just below where last week closed, but nice big bottoming tail here. So that could, if we get a trade above there, we could be off and running again. But we'll have to wait and see which way these markets decide to go. But looking, very good on the recovery. A little pullback that kind of got us leveling out here, so we'll see what happens. Now we'll move on to the Qs, and we'll take a look there and see what they're looking like. And much the same picture here. We had this big bottoming tail on the daily, then a couple days of consolidation, and now a nice increase today after a gap up. And you can see here we're virtually flat, okay? In fact, all the indices, as far as I'm concerned, are basically flat. Very little change from where last week ended, so we are poised to hopefully have some more gains next week. Of course, with the political environment and everything going on, you just never know what might happen, what somebody might tweet or say, or what the news might come up with. But, as far as today goes, looking very, very good. If we look at the spiders, we have the same story pretty much all over again. We had that big pullback, got everything cleaned out and then back up. If we look at the weekly candle, you can see here we've got that big bottoming tail closed just above where we closed last week. So, if I'm not mistaken, that's an all-time closing high for the week. Not for the day, because it looks like we were higher here. But let's see. It's pretty hard to tell on that weekly candle, but if it's not, it's very, very close. So that's where we are with the market update. Let's go ahead and now move quickly to the Holly update and see how she did today. If we look here, we can see, if you want to look at each individual one, here's the grill segment, the 2.0 segment, and the Neo. You can kind of just eyeball the trades for each one throughout the week. The totals you can see here, but basically for the week we ended up at 89 trades. $3.89 was our conservative profit, which was the best one for the week. $2.79 was our moderate profit. $1.70 was the aggressive profit. So that's where we are with Holly. Just to remind you, we do have the three different strategies. You can, have them opened up on your computer so that you can see all three of them. And if we peek under here, we have we just move a few things here so that we can see what we have here. You can see you've got the the strategies here, and it shows you what your winning percentage is today, what your winning percentage is overall, the number of trades. So you can have that set for each one. If you wanted, you could just simply bring in one and have them all combined on one, and the way you set that is you go to segments, and you can either choose all or any one of the segments. So that's how you can go ahead and take a look at or set your Holly up. Now we're going to move on to paper trading, and with the software now, you are able to get simulated trading because we feel that having some experience going in is very, very important, and we don't want to see people going in with their hard-earned money and learning how to trade these markets and giving up a lot of their equity. So we encourage, especially beginners or even long-time traders that want to try out some new strategies, to go ahead and use the simulated module. Now once you go on, you can go here and you can connect, and you can see I'm connected to the Trade Ideas paper trading currently, and then I have my regular interactive brokers account that we can trade through there. We are working to try to work out some deals with E-Trade and Thinkorswim and Ameritrade, and which will soon be Schwab, and some of these other ones, to see if we can get them into our Brokerage Plus module as well. But so far, the Internet Brokers is the only one. You can click on your Holly, and within here you can say, you can edit your long strategies, and you can see here, I traded today on the best of conservative or moderate. I was using fixed dollars at $500 per trade. I was entering my orders with a limit trade with a 5-cent spread that it could go on to and still purchase it, and you can adjust your re-enter prices. You can enter your short strategies, that sort of thing. You can even go in and bring in your own strategies into this. So it is very, very nice. You would get a list of your orders. You can click on your positions. You can right click on here, and you can choose what you see. You can see you have all these different options here. So everything is 100% customizable. You make it for what is best for you, because every trader is unique. Now, if we take a look at the paper trading I did today, I go through and I trade the Holly Neos every day, and I also pick out the strategies that are 65% or higher in the win percentage. Now, and unfortunately, today I had some issues where, number one, I had two that were on there from yesterday that stayed, and I'm not sure how they came about. So, but I did have them, on there, so I closed them out at 3:45 today, and that is a nice feature as well. If you go on here, and I don't have any positions open, but you can go in here. And if you have an open position, you can set a close out at a target price, at a stop price. You can close it at a certain time of the day. So you have a lot of very unique options that are very, very nice. And there were a lot of other trades that should have traded today, but when I started at my home office, and I usually leave everything hooked up and turned on there. And when I get to my other office, then I open it up here, and it cancels that one and opens it here. Well, something obviously happened because I missed the entry into all the trades today. So today's trading was light. This Luna is one I picked out, and I entered at 737. I actually entered that yesterday, and I closed that out at 345 today. So, it wasn't much, but it was a $14 profit. So I have the totals for each day, and I forgot the total amount, so I paused real quick and did that. So you can see Monday I was down 672, Tuesday up 52.26, Wednesday down almost 20, Thursday up almost 20, and today up $77. For the week, I'm up $122.62. If we go back here, if we go to accounts, you can see here the account value is $100,212.23. I started out with $100,000 in this simulated trading account. So, $212.23 profit so far. So, not setting the world on fire. hopefully I'll learn a little bit more. I'm letting Holly make most of the decisions, and every now and then I'm jumping in there and changing some things or doing some trades on my own. So, that's where we are with the paper trading. Now, if you like what you're seeing here, you can go ahead and purchase this software. It is subscription based. Here's the link right here to get into it. I'll have that in the bottom of the YouTube notes, and you can click on that and go to it. Sign up. If you use Bullseye 15, you'll save 15% on your first month or your first year. So if you're not sure, I'd say go ahead, try it out for the first month. And if within the first 30 days you want to change it to the yearly subscription, you can still save 15% on that. Otherwise, you'll just save 15% the first month. So you definitely want to try to make a decision to go to yearly if you can at that point. So, and hey, if you haven't already, I ask you to smash that like button for me. Maybe drop in a comment, share it with some friends, subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate that. And hey, I want to thank you for watching, and God bless.